We're back!
Oh,
I'm sorry, I just choked James.
oh, freaking really, the throat punch. Man, we haven't been on here forever.
I know.
My word.
We have 12 followers?
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear. Don't do that.
2 hours later.
I'm glad that it's working.
Yeah, that's good.
It's always too loud when we try and make it any louder.
Yeah, but now you can't even hear it.
No, it's fine.
Fine, whatever. We're playing Bloodborne.
Poopus.
P-O-O-P-U-S. Yeah, so it should be interesting. Anyways, we're playing Bloodborne.
It looks like it's painful.
Yeah, it hurts to be hit with in the face.
Well, yeah, that seems likely. It's cool though.
Yeah. What about not hating any Asians?
Oh, Fortnite. I hate Fortnite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Fortnite is bad.
No, James.
What
Fortnite is fine.
No, it's not.
I'm saying that the way that they're delivering their updates is horrible.
I think the game itself is horrible because there's practically no updates to it in the first place.
That's a lie.
No, they add content that doesn't change the game very much and isn't very much effort to put in the first place.
You're completely right. The formula for Fortnite is completely has been the same ever since it started, like the Battle Royale, I mean.
Moving is hard.
Hey, isn't that Beethoven's first name?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
It's not Beethoven.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I already called your theory before you make it.
Dang it.
It's not Beethoven.
Well, what could it be then?
Not Beethoven.
It's Beethoven after he got an infection and almost died. Nothing
You know what I think?
Huh.
You know what I think?
Huh.
Fortnite bad. Battle Royale in general bad because no one seems to be doing anything with it that's actually innovative and makes it fun.
I feel like whenever... I don't know. All the old genres like RPG and stuff like that have had so much innovation because they've been around for a while.
And also because people change stuff up on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, that's what made games fun. Nowadays, like, you know everything about a game before you buy it. They can't just... games aren't marketed anymore just by being like, oh, we're making a game.
Well, the problem is they are. It's just that they don't follow through on their promises. The reason people know everything about games now is because they have to, because we've had crap like Fortnite or everything that EA has been doing recently, so we have to, otherwise we're going to get ripped off.
The thing is that the trailers, they're making promises in the trailers or in their releases or when they announce the games, right? That's the promises that they're making. The thing is, games aren't fun only because, I don't know, I feel like you expect too much from the developer. Right, they say they can deliver on this thing, but in actuality,
that's
they can't.
like a very, very specific case scenario, though.
Well, okay, I feel like the internet has changed a lot of things, and that's one of the things that it's changed is that we can have instant information about anything that we want.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas back in the day when games were released and you didn't even know about it, you'd be like, "Oh, this is a new game that just came out. I didn't even know it was coming out," like Donkey Kong 64 or something like that.
Yeah.
The only reason that game failed was because.
Well,
no. I don't know if it failed.
There's a lot of reasons it failed. And the marketing was definitely not one of them. The game itself had a lot of problems.
I don't know. There's nostalgia for me in that game only because it takes so long to beat, and that was one of the only games that we had as children to play.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be a really fun bonding experience with my sisters because, yeah. Anyways.
Anywho,
I feel like games nowadays aren't meant to be I don't know.
No one really makes games just to make them fun anymore.
Yeah, they make games to break a mold or something like that, which is stupid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something that you have to make a game fun, right? You have to make it different and unique and stuff like that.
I mean, not necessarily.
Well,
take a look at like the Soulsborne series. They've been doing the same formula with pretty much all of them, and they don't change up much, maybe just a little bit of how the combat feels.
Yeah.
But they're still great and people love them because it's just a fun gameplay mechanic. And, well, not mechanic, but just style.
Yeah, I know what you mean. they had a good template with the first one, or even Demon Souls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that, I think, is one of the big keys, because that in a game where in a world where like all the answers are given to you, right? They decided to make a game that's like really, really hard, you know?
Yeah, and everything you kind of expect, like the story just to be kind of there
actually
for
told to you. It's not.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Oh no, we've noticed you, Alex.
We're just talking.
We're just trying not to, because it's not really fun content. If you have any questions or anything, that's nice. But
otherwise, we're just kind of going along.
Yeah. I mean, chat is a fun thing to talk about, but also other fun things to talk about is what the crap is going on.
There's a big wood.
Well, I mean,
I'm walking on it.
I'm not asking what's going on in the game, although this is a really weird logistical problem right here.
What?
Like
wood and the fire.
Yeah, all the wood. I'm just gonna say it that way. Why is there all the wood?
Because it's fun.
Is that the only thing though?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just would do it for enjoyment.
Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about games. Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite's stupid. That's all. Is that guy in the ground?
No.
That guy was in the ground,
no,
wasn't he?
He was crawling.
I thought he was like coming out of the ground.
No, it's a puddle. He's crawling along in the big sludge of goop.
Yeah. So Alex, what do you think the lag problem is? Because we don't care, but I would like to know how to fix it. Because that sentence doesn't really.
Yeah, that request doesn't really compute.
Well, okay. I think it could be the capture card, but it also could be the internet speed.
I think it's internet capture card, and then probably just the settings in general.
Well,
because even though it's an auto setup, it might not have gotten set up perfectly right.
Yeah. I think the thing is that the Elgato is only trying to do HD, which is 1080 by 720, right? Isn't that HD?
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the frame rate.
Well, no, I set it to be 1920 by 1080 or something like that, instead of being 1080 by 720. It's not something we should worry about right now, but I'm just saying it's something we need to keep in mind.
Yeah. Anyhow,
oh, he doesn't notice any lag.
Neat, so probably it's just us then.
What if there was a Soulsborne, but within the robots world, and Big Will was the final boss? Would you want it? Of course.
Absolutely. There was this game that was kind of like that on the DS.
Wait, are you talking about like the robots game in general, or what?
Yeah, the robots game on the DS.
I never played like the robots game on DS, but I played the PS2 version, along with one of the other games that I really love was Incredibles. Have you ever played Incredibles
on the
PlayStation?
Not on the PlayStation, but on the GameCube.
Well,
I have the second one, Rise of the Underminer, and that game is
a really fun game.
It's a masterpiece.
I feel like it's such a short game, right? You can beat it in like 2 hours.
I beat it in a day with my dad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those games that's also really hard, and also you don't expect it because
you kind of have to get the nuances of it.
Yeah.
Like, and once it's like Dark Souls. Once you know where everything is, you're
You have to play carefully until you do that, though. I don't know. That game would be really fun to record.
Yeah, we just need to get HDMI or AV to HDMI.
Yeah, not hard. Or we could just emulate it.
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to?
I don't want to. I want to just play the game. Because it wouldn't be the same. And also then we'd all still have to get an adapter for the controllers if we wanted to play it the right way.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, Incredibles 2 is really good. Alex says he has it on PS2.
Neato Burrito.
Which is really rad. That's a really fun one. Trying to think of another fun game that I've played. Cruise in the USA.
You were in the USA.
Bro, no, really. I thought I was in Turkey. Sorry, the Turkish officials are gonna come and kill me now.
Okay.
I meant to say, okay. I meant wow.
Sorry to hear that.
That's a big oof. Can you take that back, please?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, okay. So we know what the story of Bloodborne is, kinda. These guys are undead zombies.
Nope.
Oh, no?
No.
What are they then?
Oh, do you want to know the story?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know the story.
So the story is...
What if there was a Soulsborne, but within the robots world, and Big Will was the final boss? Would you want it? Of course.
Absolutely. There was this game that was kind of like that on the DS.
Wait, they talking about like the robots game in general, or what?
Yeah, the robots game on the DS.